Look at this.
This is day 2 of my Asia side quest. So I started off the morning taking the Tokyo City train during rush hour, and oh my goodness, everybody was on their phones in their own little world, but somehow it was way quieter than a library. Then after that, hopped on a bullet train to Tokyo to Osaka, and I tell you that this bullet train thing is actually legit. Once I got into Osaka, came across this fun little cafe with a cool little name. And not long after that, I saw a castle in the distance, so you already know I had to veer off the beaten path and explore. Lo and behold, it was cherry blossom season, so everything was popping out in pink. Barbie fans would have been drooling. I don't know. But yeah, the castle in the background, the cherry blossoms just popping out. It actually looked pretty cool, honestly. But I was a little disappointed
I don't
because...
see the fascination with all these cherry blossoms. There's no cherries.
Now for the main reason why I came here, for the Kuromon Food Market. And this place was absolutely insane. I was vlogging the whole thing for my YouTube, but I'll give you a snippet here. There were food stalls everywhere, and it had stuff like pufferfish, eel, soft shell turtle, uni, gigantic oysters, octopus, you freaking name it. All of it was wild, but you already know I had to go stupid on the wagyu. The wagyu on the stick was about 15 bucks, depending on the size, and a massive oyster was also about 15 bucks. It was literally as big as 2 of my left toes. Sorry for the comparison. I also got a king crab leg bigger than my socks and a jumbo shrimp thicker than my skull. After that, I disregarded parental advice and went down a strange alley and found this cute little matcha spot. The matcha had no sugar, so it tasted super earthy, which I actually preferred. But of course, looking over at mom, she brings out her drugs and starts dousing the matcha into it. That's very anti-Japanese, mom. Inside the shop, I also found this hella cool vintage Pokemon Game Boy keychain that said Pocket Monsters, so I definitely geeked out on it. After the market, we explored Osaka on foot, and it got a little nippy, so I literally typed in hoodie on Google Maps, and somehow it worked. I found a freaking sweatshop. Sorry. Typo. Sweater shop. And it was actually legit. It had vintage Japanese WWE posters all over it. I ended up going with the Grudge jacket. You know, the creepy Japanese scary movie. But in Japanese, they call it Juon. Anyways, I saw this wild poster for drinking with handsome men. So if you want, give them a call. I also saw a tour guide getting freaky with his dance moves. Respect. Then I also decided to feel a bit gracious and paid my dues to the busker. She gave me a quick little smile. And then I hopped on that bullet train back to Tokyo. This is only day 2, so follow along for the next 2 months as I travel all around Asia and keep you updated daily. Let's get it started.